Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of the podcast. My name's Dan, as you all know before. I'm joined today with James. Say hello, James.
Hello, my name is James Smiles.
Oh, he's got it back. James Smiles. If you watch in reference to the first episode, he does actually mention that it's not James Smiles anymore. Just bear in mind, it is James Smiles again now.
Yeah. So, nice to see you all again, or hear you all again. In fact, no, you're hearing us again, actually. The difference now is that me and Dan are sat across from each other at a table.
Which is a massive technological advancement, as you can tell.
It's space age.
It's incredible.
Wait, is space age the 60s?
Yeah.
Cool. Why? Because we went to space.
In 1960s.
What else to do with space actually happened to make it space age? Also, wouldn't it have always been the space age because we've always been in space?
Fucking hell.
And that brings me on to Galactica now doesn't have any VR headsets. We have won the battle.
It's finally back to air, guys. It's just a mental thing that's going on right now.
That was a good segue.
It was.
I'm getting off topic. This is why you should be in charge of the conversation. Dan.
It's okay, no problem. So, yeah, we're back again. It's been a while since we've done a podcast, mainly due to the fact that I've actually moved house and we've had a lot of things going on in our lives.
Move continents, almost.
Yeah, it's almost like I've moved across the world. But I'm actually closer to Towers now, I'm closer to James, and we're going to get a lot more stuff done. We have got a bunch of things that we're going to talk to you guys about today. Not all of it serious. In fact, none of it is really very serious except from one section. But if you guys are happy to just, hang in there and just have a quick listen, we really appreciate that.
It'll be great. Yeah, it'll be great. Come along on this journey of banter, roller coasters, and...
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay,
so, we do have one serious topic that we're going to talk about. It's going to be the first one that we actually open the show with today. That is speculation.
Yes.
So we're going to talk a little bit about...
This, can I just make a disclaimer first? This speculation has sometimes in no way got any backup or proof, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to talk about crazy ideas that theme parks may implement, as well as some stuff that probably will be more on the right track. On the right track. Do you like that?
That's good.
Didn't do it on purpose. But anyway, just putting it out there that don't take our word for anything that we might say. It's more of a laugh, some of it,
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the hell is actually going on right now.
Well, you can see by the last time we tried to actually predict something, we thought that the Wicker Man would be a intimate Blitz coaster
through the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't.
Well, it could be the next coaster, but Dan, I'm still holding on to that being a truthful idea because there's a lot of evidence backing it up. So,
yeah. Well, we'll start off with Towers.
Well, can I say something then? If we start with Towers.
Yeah.
So SW8, I think originally was supposed to be where we thought it was going to be. That was one of the ideas for the places they were going to put it, and then they ended up doing it in the wooden coaster where Wicker Man is now, obviously. But I still think that. The coaster that they were thinking about making originally in its place. And these are bold statements, but I'm pretty confident about this.
Okay.
I think the next coaster will be there.
What, in the Cross Valley?
Yeah, well, Forbidden Valley, maybe a little bit Cross Valley, but doubt Cross Valley, but Forbidden Valley, yeah.
Okay. To be honest with you, that's probably the place where I would have put it. If it was up to me, I'd probably put it either in the car park opposite Air and Extraordinary Golf.
Remember they were going to remove Blade?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe there.
Yeah, but where would they put it? Because Blade is a very thin sort of layout. It's
Sorry,
literally
can I just point out that I moved my hands to the side in confusion because I realised they can't see me. but yeah, I went well. But yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm thinking possibly it would be a nice surprise. I'm sure they could knock some shit down. Ripsaw's not there anymore. Blade isn't there anymore. There's quite a big footprint of places they could use if they removed that path that goes down behind them. So they could put a coaster in there.
Yeah.
Maybe even like it'd be cool if they put. They've got a Smiler, so they've got a Smiler, but they've got the Smiler. So what was bouncing around in my head just now was maybe like a Lost Gravity kind of style coaster.
That would be good.
Yeah,
that'd be really good. Yeah, I like the sound of that.
But that's never going to happen, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's Towers, so I don't want to jump into things and say that they can't do these sort of
crazy ideas.
Crazy ideas. But in the grand scheme of things, they tend to go quite safe. So I don't know. What would you? What would? Okay, this is a bit of a weird question, but what would you expect to depart from the park first? The first thing to leave.
Okay, of everything that's currently there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that just to do with the SW range, the range. I'm not sure that they would have to remove another coaster to put another one in 4 years, 3 years time.
Okay.
I think that there's enough space in a few places for them not to do that. But the next coaster that I think to go, I think will probably either be. It's hard to say because now there's a lot of strong coasters there. And I wouldn't want any of them to go, but I'd have to say probably Rita or Sonic Wits. Well, they wouldn't get a Spirit Spin, but I don't know. I'd say Rita. Yeah, that's my safe guess.
I personally, I think the next one to go will probably be Air.
I just can't believe they would rip something like that out.
The reason I think that, it's a bit of a weird one. I think what they've done is they basically made Galactica thinking it will burst new life into a coaster that was declining.
Yeah.
That's why they did it.
It didn't work though.
But it didn't work, so now they're bringing it back, and they I don't think they have much choice other than to try something new, get rid of it and try something new. The thing is, I can understand why you thought Rita could be, but the two coasters that are lacking, in my opinion, is Galactica and Oblivion.
Why is a Galactica lacking for you? I don't think that's a shared opinion.
I don't know.
I think people love Air. I think I've always loved Air. I think it's a very unique coaster. Like, I don't see, the only reason I would suggest that they would do that is because they've built that brand new path right down that side of the car park, and it would probably do them. And they were even going to talk about moving the entrance to that side of the park, I remember, and it kind of looks like it would be that way. So the only reason I could think they would take Air out is potentially to expand the park onto that car park, because that's their land, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way I could see it, them getting rid of it. But I don't think they would just pull it out because it's declining.
I don't know. The thing is, for me, Air and Oblivion are the ones that I just don't really like anymore. I don't know. That's just a personal opinion.
I agree with you on the Oblivion front. It's a very boring ride now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But in the same vein, I think the public like it. But the thing is, it never has a very long queue. And also, once you've done it, you've done it. It doesn't really...
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. But I don't think Air's got the same... Air you can ride over and over again, and it's a great experience. But definitely Oblivion's kind of one of those one-shot coasters.
Yeah.
Once you also... The thing that's scary about Oblivion, the way that it puts fear into you is only scary once. Whereas, like, in the anticipation, you only get that with Oblivion once, really, in your life, or maybe twice. Yeah. And then, like, it's easy. It's a fun coaster. Like, well, it's not even that fun. It's just it's basically a drop tower with more track than it needs.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah. And on most of the other coasters, they have different... they give you different emotions and feelings, and you still get to have those kind of emotions and feelings when you're getting on them or waiting to get on them. Like, Air's quite magical, and I really like the flying feeling. Or the Smiler is really intense, and it just pushes you to your limit, and you're trying to breathe at the end. Or Nemesis, which like strikes fear into young children.
Yeah.
And it's also very forceful and a lot of fun, and that's the thing. It's got fun all the way around it. Whereas Oblivion, its kind of thing was, it's really intimidating and scary, and because that's gone after the second time you've ridden it, because you realise it's not what you thought it was.
You forget though, it's nearly 20 years old.
Yeah, it's done well. I'm not saying that, you know, if that was a new ride, then I would be very angry.
Yeah.
But because of, you know, what it did when it must have struck, like, it must have been the most terrifying. When I first even went when I was a kid, when it was new to me, first time I'd seen it, I didn't go on it till like 4 years later because it looked so intimidating.
Yeah, well the thing is with me, when I first started going to towers, Oblivion was like the flagship for me. It was the one that made me want to go. Yeah.
I don't know that.
So, like, my dad was really into the ride. He loved it. He loved Oblivion. He was like, yeah, we'll take you on Oblivion. And the first ride I went on at towers was Oblivion. So it does have a special place in my heart, but I don't think it's good. I don't really think it's got much of a kick anymore. So you
think it could be another one on the list to go?
Mm.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd probably put that in the list with Rita.
Yeah. I
don't think Air though. I would have to say we've got different opinions on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you don't mind me moving on to to more about speculation.
Of course.
If that's the rides that we might think will go, what are you thinking in terms of entertainment over the next couple of years? And also TLC, well, we can move on to TLC afterwards, but
Yeah.
entertainment, what do you think they're doing with that?
So they got rid of the Scott family in the hotels.
Yeah, that was a big one actually.
And they got rid of the Ice Age 4D.
Which was quite a lot of fun, I like that.
To be fair, I liked it. I did like it.
That's talking about it though, that's an area now that's like not being used for anything.
Nothing's in there. It's
Yeah.
Frog Hopper and Frog Hopper, the carousel, and the driving school. Trust me,
At the wrong end of the park.
I swear on my life, right? Move the Frog Hopper, the driving school, and the carousel to CBeebies
yeah.
Land, and then expand on that area. I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, Cloud Cuckoo Land, when it first opened in 2008,
With driving school.
yeah, it had driving school, the theatre, the Twirling Toadstool, Wobble World, the Frog Hopper, the carousel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was a bustling area.
Yeah, of course it was. It was the kids' area of the park.
Exactly.
Whereas now it's the opposite end of the park to the other kids' shit.
Yeah, and also like you forget. When I first went in Charlie and the
There's a
Chocolate
dungeons
Factory
right next to a kids' area now as well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
there's a dungeons right next to a kids' area. Cloud Cookie Land has, over time, increasingly got smaller and smaller, decreasingly got smaller and smaller.
Yeah, exactly.
And one day, soon enough, I reckon, I'll tell you what, I reckon 2020 season, 2021 season maybe, they're going to do something different with that area. They're going to take all of the ones out. Carousel is old, no one goes on it. Have you ever seen a queue or anything, or anyone on the carousel?
No, it's a lovely carousel, but I think it would look so good at the bottom of Tower Street.
Yeah.
I think it would look so nice down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On like if they sort of paved over a bit of the grass
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
and just put it right in the centre.
It would, but you know how you're saying, that's what I meant with like they've got enough space to build another coaster really without having to take another ride away. Like Cloud Cuckoo Land, that would be a great area up there for a really nice. God, you know, he was talking about an Intamin Blitz coaster maybe. Still recording. It's alright, we're just checking you're still there. But yeah, you know how we were talking. You were telling me about maybe it would be an Intamin Blitz coaster that they'd put in next.
Yeah.
I think maybe back there with the dark theme, with the dungeons right next to it, that would be a brilliant space for like a proper themed.
The thing is, I agree, but in the same sense, I think the only way they're going to be able to keep the dungeons running is if they take away the upcharge. I don't think it's going to be there for long if they're going to keep charging people every time you go.
It's only £5 though, right?
£7.50 on the day.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I haven't really known how it's been. I don't know how it's gone so far down with the public. I haven't even done it yet.
I've done it a few times,
Yeah.
and I really liked it, but the thing is, I don't think I could go on it again and enjoy it to the same degree.
I don't think if they took the upcharge away, I don't think that it would be as good of an experience because remember what happened with last time they tried to put actors in one place.
Subterra.
Yeah, and that was good for a while, and then they stopped doing it because it was a lot of work for a lot of people.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I think they need the money there mainly to pay the staff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with entertainment, like you were saying,
Yeah, sorry, we got off. But yeah, entertainment. I want to know what you think for the next 3 years they're going to do
Yeah.
with entertainment.
so
They're
the
only gonna
dungeons
push
is entertainment. The dungeons is entertainment.
But you have to pay for it, yeah.
You're correct, but it is a form of entertainment.
Yes, well,
It's-
yeah,
It's
okay.
not a ride. It's not. I mean, the boat ride, but it's not a ride. So it's entertainment. So they've added the dungeons. That's great. It is an upcharge though, so that's not great. The theatre doesn't necessarily need to be a 4D cinema, but just something in the theatre.
Yep.
They took away. They originally had a stunt show where Ripsaw.
Oh yeah, for a while.
Do you remember?
It was really bad.
It was really bad, but it was something.
Yeah, there was still. I liked it being there. I thought it was better than having a HP game that people have to pay to go on.
Yeah.
It looked quite good in that area as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the thing is,
Do you think they'll bring that back?
no, I don't think they'll bring it back. But I think that they got rid of that. They got rid of the theatre. They got rid of I mean, this was years and years and years ago, but they got rid of the ice skating
And
rink.
the pirate show.
They got the pirate show. That was incredible.
Why do you think they've been taking away their entertainment so quickly as well? Especially after putting that Ripsaw one in for why? What do you think? It just people don't watch it, or why would they make the decision to take away the entertainment?
Because if they can save money and
You think it's a money thing?
yeah, well, it's not such a money thing, but I think if they can save money, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And they know that the shows aren't a massive drawing for people. You don't find people going to Alton Towers and be like, oh, I'm so excited for the pirate show, do you?
No.
You know, it's just one of those things that's there and they like. I think that the Pirates of Mutiny Bay was really, really good. I think it was really impressive, some really funny moments, and it was a
I
genuine
really like that show. It
good
was really
show.
nice round there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good round there. Yeah, I agree. So, but like moving forward, do you think that we're going to see some more entertainment? I've seen they had some characters on Tower Street. I saw this year. Can't remember who it was. I don't think it was the traffic patrol though. I'm sure there was some entertainment.
The thing is, I like the street entertainment. I've actually got a picture on my phone of me and a gung farmer who was hanging out by the dungeons. Well, not by the dungeons, but by the archway that leads to Hex.
Yeah, yeah.
There, and it was all very good. Like I like the street entertainment. I think it's going really well, but they need a solid entertainment.
Yeah,
sort of
a
venue.
show.
Yeah,
A show, and it's a big park, and there's a lot of places for there to be shows.
I think Big Fun Showtime in CBeebies Land.
Yeah,
That's good, but we need
it
something.
keeps the kids happy.
Yeah, but
we needed some more of older show
Yeah.
because there's not that mid. You get the children, but then there's not like they haven't really got a place for those like mid between. I'm not quite big enough to be going on Oblivion, but I'm not quite small enough to be on NCPB's line. I mean, you got Wicker Man, the rides, yeah, but the entertainment, there's no entertainment for those people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think something like the Pirate Show was perfect for that, and it annoys me because Big Fun Showtime is really good. I don't know if you've ever been.
Yeah, I
there,
have. Yeah,
but
it's great. It's got
it-
such an atmosphere, and it always looks great, and
Exactly,
there's a lot of
but-
effort that goes into it.
What fraction of people do you reckon walk past CBeebies Land and don't even go in there?
Probably like I'm guessing now it's like 60% of the people. It gets very busy in CVs, and so it's either 60-70% of people who haven't got the children with them that go in there.
Yeah.
That don't go in there.
So we need something outside the park, a major investment in a show.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see one.
But
And here's a little activity for anyone listening. Send us a show. Come up with an idea. Let's have a listen to see what you've got. Me and Dan will go away. We'll bring you an idea each next week. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we'll just see what people are thinking, because there's a lot of creative people out there, and I know there's a lot of creative people working at Alton Tower as a part of entertainment Ents team, and that it's a shame that we don't see more of it. Really, you think about the great experiences they create around these rides. Half of the rides could have shows based on them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, but let's move on. We've done speculation. We haven't. We're halfway through. We're on the entertainment part of it. What should we speculate about now, or do you want to cut it short there?
Well, no. I mean, I was happy to talk about TLC.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, Towers Love and Care. Where I don't actually know where they're up to. Where did they last do?
Jewel. They.
Oh yeah, because they changed the.
Yeah, of course. So Jewel was good. Do I like the new soundtrack as much as the old one? No. But
Me neither, actually.
Yeah.
It's good though. I think it's good. It works. It's just that we're always going to want that. It was like nostalgic and like
Yeah.
you attach it with your childhood. But I think for anyone coming up and then riding it now and then having that as a soundtrack, they love it just as much as I loved the old one.
Yeah, of course. I think that is a massive, like sort of element to it. But in terms of the actual ride, I don't think it's changed very much. They've just done a little bit of tweaking to make it look better.
I appreciate that though. I am one of those people. I really adore Jewel. Like, I love getting on there and having shooting my car out as well. I adore that game so much. What I noticed is now at the end, your gun stops like way before the end of the ride, and I don't know what that is, but I've only noticed that recently.
Well, I thought my gun was broken when it did that.
No, it does. It happens every time.
That's really weird.
It is, because you know how the last bit you should be able to get the big head just before you go back into the station.
Yeah.
Now, just as I come into that room, I can't shoot at it. I don't know. Does anyone know why that happens? Because
because what I don't understand is there's a ridiculous amount of targets in that room.
yeah, there's a lot. It's like the good big pointers as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of orange lights in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I noticed.
that's just weird, isn't it?
So yeah, Jewel. TLC did Jewel last. Where do you think they're going to go next? Then we're going to see Katanga Canyon. Katanga Canyon doesn't actually need anything done to it, I don't think.
No, I think the sign for Katanga Canyon definitely needs a bit of touch.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's a little bit of a touch, like a bit of a sprinkle of magic on that one.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see them do X Sector, because for me, like, I know they've done stuff in the X Sector, but it still looks like a shithole most days. Sorry for my language, but like the Smiler is starting to drive me crazy that it's not being looked after properly, and they've made it difficult for themselves because it's very industrial down there. It's very easy to look dirty, and if you don't get the fine line between dirty and like supposed to look a little bit edgy, then it looked crap some days. Do you not think?
Yeah, of course. It needs to be not dirty but not clean.
Yeah, that's it. It's difficult. I understand it's difficult, but yeah, the marmalisation room as well. There's always lots of dust webs and cobwebs in there. I just think if I don't know why they don't do it. I know they're very busy, but someone just could go around there and dust where the projectors are and everything, and someone could just come in and spend a day just fitting them properly, like. Because they're always out of the way, like out of sync, and it's just those little things. And people say, "Well, we're a busy theme park, and they've got all this to do." But then you look at other parks like Efteling, and see like it's always perfect there. And it's probably just because they have a dedicated team to go out and do that and make sure it's done every day. And it wouldn't cost them that much extra, and it would keep their park looking like superb. I'm not moaning by any standard, but I'd like to see the X sector get some towers, love, and care next. What about you? Where would you like to see?
I think. I agree. I definitely agree with the X sector, and I agree with the sort of little touches to Katanga Canyon. I think Forbidden Valley is beautiful.
Yeah, it looks amazing. They've done such a good job down there.
Yeah, I don't think anything can be changed to Forbidden Valley.
No.
Not without ruining the effect anyway. I think every single part of the park is actually quite decent. I think the one bit that they do really need to focus on now is just sorting out what's happening between Dark Forest and Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Yeah, definitely. It clashes quite a lot, doesn't it? So,
yeah.
Well, they're getting round there. They've been doing some great stuff though. Tower Street looked great as well.
Tower Street does look amazing.
It looks fantastic. It really does. Have you seen in the Tower Street shop the machine where they've got like you can print
the personalisation thing?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really
I love that.
good.
It's not even that expensive.
No, I think that's a really good touch.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really cool. Yeah. Is that it for speculation this week?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to touch up on, if there's anything that you want to sort of let us be aware of, we can definitely pick that up and do it in our next show. So just comment below, you know where it is, and hopefully we'll get some really good feedback from you guys. Moving on, we're actually now just going into our normal ways and not talking about anything particularly
It's not serious anymore. Uh-oh.
So the first thing we're going to do is actually a bit of a weird one.
Uh-oh.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give James a name of an enthusit and he's going to give me his...
Sake, I forgot we were doing this.
So he's going to give me his sort of unrelenting, complete sort of opinion on this person.
It has to be an honest opinion.
No holds barred, right? So if this causes a bit of backlash, we're sorry, but that's just how it's
No, we're not
be.
sorry. We're ruthless bastards, apparently.
Yeah, we're like the fucking Moss Machine on fucking speed.
I hate Moss Machine.
So do I.
Let's not have that conversation. That's who it was about. Do you know, like, sorry, this is really off topic, but do you know that video kind of uploaded for about 2 hours and then deleted of James Smiles? It was me just like being ranty as fuck and annoyed about the Moss Machine.
He's a dick.
He's a cunt, mate.
He's gone off the face of the earth now,
Can we
so
save
fuck
this
you,
for like a whole section another time? Because I've got a lot to say about the fucking penis, mate.
Yeah, okay.
And if he wants to have a bare knuckle fight with me, I'll go. I'll bite his ear off. He's a cunt. Anyway, moving on. He commented on that video as well.
Did he?
Someone says, "Oh, my friend told me about it. It'd been up for 2 hours." I was like, "Yeah, your friend told you about it. It'd been up for 2 hours. Like, you little sad bastard. Get off James Smiles. You're not wanted." Anyway, so give me an enthusiast, and we'll go. We have changed. We had a proper serious conversation for 20 minutes there, and it's gone now. All credibility
disappeared.
Yeah, gone.
Okay, so
just like Logger's Leap.
First of all.
Yep.
I'm going to give you quite a nice one. Nothing that will throw you in the deep end too much.
How do you know? They could throw me in the deep end.
No, I don't think it will.
Okay.
Harry Corden.
Harry Corden. All right. Well, yeah, it probably won't throw me in the deep end. I like Harry. He's cool. Honest opinion of him, yeah, I think he's just like a nice, all right lad. I don't know too much about him. I played CS:GO with him a few times on Steam. And he beat me quite a lot, so that's about it really. I haven't got too much of an experience with him. I don't know whether he would... Yeah, no, he's always been friendly. Every time I go to Towers as well, he says, "How you doing? I haven't seen you in ages." So yeah, so is it time for me to give you one now?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for starting off with that. I didn't... Yeah, no quos. Okay. Chris Franklin.
Chris Franklin, okay. Me and Chris Franklin used to actually talk quite a lot.
Okay.
Not like face to face, not over the phone or anything. We just used to message each other quite a lot. Mainly just catching up, making sure each other were okay. just mates.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with him whatsoever. I think he gets a ridiculous amount of stick, which he doesn't deserve. I don't think he's a bad guy at all. And to be honest with you, he's
Who thinks he's a bad guy?
no one. But it's just I've heard people like say things about him that's like a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You know when people just make snidey comments about you that just aren't really relevant.
Yeah, all the time. The
Yeah.
Troop, for example.
Exactly, yeah, but the thing is, that is with Chris Franklin. I think he's a really nice guy. In fact, one time when I went to Drayton Manor, he was working on The Haunting. He was,
I've heard some funny stories about Chris on the Haunted. Is
Yeah.
this your story?
Yeah,
that
it's my story where he used to just freak everyone
Okay.
out, like,
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
like, appear behind
Please
them and
tell
stuff.
me how you told me though, because like.
Okay, so basically, we're getting into The Haunting. I saw Chris, and he, you know how he's got quite a rough voice. He sort of is like, oh, like.
Before you continue, the Haunting's the ride at Drayton Manor, which is the madhouse.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a pre-show, and he's like, come on guys, over into the next room, and everyone's sort of laughing at him. I'm like, fucking hell, like, come on, he's only doing his
with
job.
enthusiasts.
No,
Just people.
People.
Yeah.
And I was like, mate, that's bang out of order. He's doing his job. He's
Yeah,
doing what
yeah.
he needs to do. Fine, cool. He's trying to make the best experience.
Of course he
for
is,
his day.
man. I'm sure the thing is he's an enthusiast. He loves the experience like we do. So if he's in that
Exactly.
job, he's just trying to give them the best possible experience.
Exactly. So we get into the pre-show room with all of the lights and the special effects,
Ooh.
and he's going around scaring people, popping out at
going
them.
for it.
But the thing is, he wasn't in a costume that was themed. He was just in his Drayton Manor uniform.
Do you know
bright
what?
red.
That is passion, though. That's what that is. Because I used to do it at Laser Quest all the time. It's just going the extra mile because he probably enjoyed knowing that those people were getting like a one-off experience, which was trying to properly get him into the mood. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's cool. He sounds cool.
The Haunting.
I've been on Oblivion with his. I stepped on his dad's foot.
But the thing is, guys, The Haunting, it's not actually a scary attraction as such. It is. I mean, it would be scary. I can understand if it would be scary if you're sort of around like the age of 8 to 12, but it's not for an adult. It's not something like a scare maze or anything like that. But Chris tried his absolute fucking hardest to do anything he could to make it the best experience possible. And for that, Chris Franklin, I commend you. That was really, really
And
good.
do you know what? Me too, Chris. Because a lot of people in their jobs don't do that. Half the Fort Park staff are absolutely wank.
I agree.
Yeah, they really are. We could do another chat about that, but like, yeah, genuinely, thank you, Chris Franklin, for your service.
Thank you, Chris.
Salute to you, sir. Right, so give me an enthusiast. I think we'll do one more each, and then we'll move on.
We'll do 2 more each. We'll do 3 between us.
each episode.
No, just for this one.
Oh, I wanted to do it as like a regular.
Okay, we'll do one more.
So I think we just do one more and,
Alright.
and save it because we want people to come back, Dan.
Of course.
We can even tease who the next enthusiast will be next week if you want.
Okay, so my next one to you is throwing you in the deep end.
You can't do that. You can.
Oh, I can. So my next one to you
I know what you're going to say. I can feel it.
is
Do I say it
Adam
the same-
Benson.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were going to say. Adam Benson. Do I really have to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam Benson is a complete and utter cock. I'm going to say this right now. I was friends with him. He lived just down the road from my house. And when he was first getting into roller coasters, he wouldn't ride any of them. This is maybe 2016. He wouldn't ride any of them. He was a pussy. He was scared of every single ride. He wouldn't even go on 13, for example, just so everybody's clear with that. We tried to get him on the rides. At the current time, I was with a girl called Rhiannon Bartle. And we were in a relationship, but it wasn't really what I wanted to be in. And I was fancying a girl called Tammy Sugar. Crushing on her pretty hard, so probably not the best place for me. I didn't cheat on Rhiannon or anything, but I spent more time with Tammy one day at Alton Towers, and ended up Rhiannon and Benson ended up spending the day together, and then they kindled a relationship which they still have to this day. So thank you, James, for that beautiful relationship you've given those two wonderful people. Apart from not Benson because he's a cunt.
To be fair play to them though, because they've been going for a really long time.
That's what I'm saying. Their relationship is great. I really like this. It's a hard thing to do to have a relationship like that for that long. Like, I'm not knocking Rhiannon at all, but the reason I think Adam Benson's a cunt is because he put me up against a wall outside the towers because he claimed I broke his trampoline when we hit for a house party, got really fucked, did a bit of drugging. No, I didn't. I just drank. Got really plastered. I don't think I did break his trampoline on my own. There was a couple of people, but I just broke the net, and he claimed I owed him 170 quid for a new net or something, which is completely ridiculous. So he put me up against a wall. My friend Robbie Smith came in, pushed him off, and said he was a cunt too, and then that was it. That's all. That's the last time I saw him. But I did used to hang out with him a lot, as people will know. but I think he is a pleb. Rhiannon, I hope you're okay.
I'll give you my sort of thing on Adam Benson. I think he's a sound guy. To be honest with you, I have no problem with him. I've never had any beef.
Yeah,
with
but
him.
you haven't got a problem with him. He hasn't got a problem with you. But if you have, then he's a dickhead. That's my point.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. The thing is, like, me and him have never had a problem, so I can't say anything bad about it.
Exactly.
But
and I'm not saying it because, like, I'm jealous of the Rhiannon situation or whatever, because that's not the case. What annoyed me was that he thinks he's, like, this most rock-solid guy in the world, right?
The Beast of Burslem.
Yeah, exactly, bro. The Beast of Burslem. That's what we'll refer to him as. When actually, like, he's just a coward. This is gonna start some fires, you know.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I'm putting it. I just don't think anyone would have listened to this point.
Yeah.
So...
And if you have, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm sure people have got strong opinions against me too, Dan.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. Anyway, so one more then on your way. I'm gonna go with maybe something that's gonna put you under a little bit of pressure now, because. Who would you have had a problem with though? There's not really.
There's plenty. Trust me.
Okay, Adam Lyons.
Oh,
Adam Lyons. Does everyone know who Adam Lyons is? Do you reckon?
I don't know.
He's the drag queen of the theme park enthusiasts.
Yeah. Basically, right. Currently, at this very moment in time, I have no problem with him.
Okay, good.
I think Adam Lyons has made an absolute name for himself. He's doing what he loves in his career, and
what's he doing?
He's working at, Haven Parks.
Oh yeah, as a fun star.
Yeah, as a fun star.
Okay,
like
I knew he did that.
Singer. So, considering like he's doing what he loves and he's having a great time with it.
Well, don't make me sound bad for being such a cock a minute ago, because I'm on the same opinion now. I'm so far past all that stuff. I hope that Adam's okay too. Can I just point that out? And I don't give a shit about anything that happened anymore.
However,
so you can't. All right, good, because you can't play that game.
However. Me and Adam Lyons used to not get on whatsoever. In fact, as far as to the fact where he would block me, then unfriend me just to hurl abuse at me.
Really?
Right? So, listen, I think he's very overdramatic. I think he tries very hard to start drama. And he would probably... he loves the drama, doesn't he? And he's just one of those people.
I mean, I've got many stories about him too, but I'm not telling you mine now, so...
But yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan, but now, after having a lot of time to sort of grow up and mature and...
Why you got to sound like the bigger person? We're supposed to be ruthless and relentless, not our real selves.
Yeah, fuck you, Adam Lyons,
That's
you
better.
big behemoth.
Thank you. Yeah, there we go. That's better. By the way, we're not actually. I hope everyone's safe and okay and living life. I really do. I saved a beat today.
I hope you're living your best life.
I'm a good person, aren't I? Dan, I'm a good person, aren't I?
You fed him bunny.
Anyway.
Right.
Next segment.
Right. So basically,
what did we call that segment?
It was just speaking about other enthusiasts.
Because if you can help us come up with names for our segments so we sound slightly more professional, that'd be great. But what was Feed the Flames?
Yeah, right. So I was going to say this at the end, but I'll explain it now. So basically, there's a certain bit that me and James are going to do. At the end of every single show, until the next one, we are going to try and cause as much havoc in the theme park community as possible.
Or not havoc. It could be something like posting a picture of a roller coaster, completely creating a fake lie about it, saying this is going to be built here and here. But it's just who can create something. Yeah, I guess havoc. Yeah, okay, havoc. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But making some kind of post or meme or something and seeing who gets the most reactions / post likes, or who can trick the community into thinking one thing or another, like that kind of... It's going to be fun. It's called Feed the Flames.
So, yeah, that's cool. The next bit we're going to do is a bit of an odd one. It's not going to be the same as the last one where we have two each. We're just going to sit here for sort of 6 minutes, just spouting things. So what we're going to do is we're going to right. So then the next segment that we're doing is basically hot or not. So essentially what it means is if you like it, it's hot. If you don't like it, it's not.
Okay.
It could be anything. It
like
could
a
be
quick fire round.
Quick fire, yes.
Yeah.
It could be a roller coaster, a theme park, an enthusiast, a theme song, whatever. It could be anything.
Right. Okay. So we just bounce off each other.
Bounce off each other for a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So let's do Gerslauer's. What are they called? The flat ride they do with the. with the planes.
Oh, these the red arrows one at Blackpool.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they call the model. I don't know what the model name of it is, but what do you think to those flat rides?
Hot. I like them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, the Splash Landings Hotel.
Hot.
Okay.
Okay. I should have written a list. Intamin.
Hot, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Caitlin Day.
You can't throw that in there. Hot.
Okay, go.
You're a dick. I asked him before we did this, can you not say people? Okay, fine. Vekoma.
Hot.
Right now, Vekoma.
Hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vekoma SLCs.
Not. Junior Vekoma SLCs.
Hot.
Yeah, they're pretty hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think so too. RMC.
Yo, it's my go, man.
Oh. Sorry, bro. Shh. We'll keep it a secret.
The Katanga Canyon theme song.
Definitely hot, like off the charts hot, mate. Off the charts. I don't know how much longer I could do this for because my brain is slowing down every time I have to think of something else. House of Monsters.
Middle ground. I don't.
No, you have to say hot or not.
I'm gonna have to say hot.
Yeah, I'd say hot though.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
House of Monsters is quite good.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Should we move on?
No, one more.
Okay.
Stop doing that. Yeah.
Disneyland Paris.
Hot. Project 42.
Not.
Really? It's pretty scary, wasn't it?
Shut me up, man.
It's the most terrifying maze I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Stop chewing that, bro. We're gonna pick it up on the microphone. I'm calling him out right now for chewing on plastic. Not a dog, Dan.
Project 42 was shit.
Yeah,
Scared the hell out of me.
It's very, very scary. Who, by the way, little vote call here for everybody out there. Who wants to see the extreme mazes come back?
Oh yeah.
That would be really good.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd do it or not.
I debate it.
Yeah.
I think I would psych myself up and probably end up doing it, but then also come out crying.
Mm.
So, what was your first scare maze ever?
Fucking hell.
I remember mine was Sanctuary.
My
I
first
did it too. Sanctuary.
my first scare maze ever was the Haunted Hayride at Frightmare.
Oh, where's that again? Frightmare in Gloucester.
Gloucester, yeah.
No one cares.
My hometown, man.
What's the next segment, guys? I mean, no point asking them, is
the
there?
the final section.
What? No, we're not doing that one.
Yeah, we are.
We're not.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
not.
Yeah,
We're not.
You want to wrap it up there?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here then. Thank you very much for listening today, guys. I'd like you to all please comment down below and let us know what you think of our podcast. We've got a new formula. Hopefully it sounded better audio quality wise. And everything I've asked you to do whilst we've been talking, make sure you do that down below. If I can even remember. If you can think of any segment names for some of the segments we've done and haven't really named very well yet, then drop them down there too. Maybe we'll feature you here on the channel.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Take care. Peace out. And smile always.
And Sean, your Sandbrook.
Sean, your Sandbrook, most definitely.